Okay, guys, I am here with my WWE Elimination Chamber 2012 predictions. This show, I have some good ideas here I think are pretty plausible. I'll start with the first match, which is Tamina versus Beth Phoenix. Um, I actually think that Karma is probably going to attack Beth Phoenix here, and that's going to screw her up. And then eventually, for the next month, they're going to start building towards a WrestleMania match with Karma versus Beth Phoenix, where Karma will win and become the new Divas champion. I think that's what's going to happen here. Um, it might not. They may save Karma for later and start the build at maybe 3 weeks till Mania, but I think she's going to do something here tonight. So we'll have to see what happens, but I think that's probably going to happen. I think they've only announced 4 matches, but they'll probably give us another one just as kind of a filler spot. It'll probably be Jack Swagger versus Sheamus, because Sheamus doesn't have a match on this show, and I see them kind of throwing him in here against Jack Swagger or somebody like that. Maybe Primo and Epico versus, I don't know, the Usos again or something. They might do a couple more filler matches. Then we have Kane versus Cena. I see this feud ending at Elimination Chamber. Cena's probably going to win, put Kane in the ambulance, win the match, and then they're going to start building towards Cena versus The Rock, and they're going to start doing Rock appearances, him feuding with Cena, promo wars, those types of things, building up to WrestleMania. So I don't think he's going to have any more time for Kane. I think this feud is done, and that they're going to get rid of Kane, and then it's just going to be the focus on Cena versus Rock to Mania. And I know Rock is scheduled for a bunch of Raw dates starting soon, so pretty sure that's what's going to happen here. Then we have the SmackDown Elimination Chamber with Daniel Bryan, Wade Barrett, Cody Rhodes, Big Show, Great Khali, and Santino. Oh man, I don't know. I personally think that Daniel Bryan is going to win this match and lead into a program where he versus Sheamus at WrestleMania. So I think they're going to start building towards Daniel Bryan versus Sheamus, and I think Daniel Bryan's going to retain here. I also think there's a chance that maybe Christian lays Santino out backstage and then takes his spot in the chamber. But if not, Santino in the chamber could be something different, so either way, I'm okay with it. The only person I think is just going to be bad in the chamber is Great Khali. I don't think there's much you can do with this guy, so we'll have to see what happens with that. But yeah, that match, they have some good talent in there though, so as long as Great Khali's like the last pod and he doesn't have to do much, then it should be okay. We have CM Punk, Dolph Ziggler, The Miz, R-Truth, Kofi Kingston, and Chris Jericho in the Raw Elimination Chamber. I think that CM Punk is probably going to lose the belt here to Jericho. And the reason I say that is because it's pretty much set in stone that Punk is going to wrestle Jericho at Mania. So Jericho winning here is going to give Jericho the title, and then Punk can win it back at Mania. There's no problem with that. That's fine. And it'll also give the pay-per-view a something special happened feel to it, where people who bought the pay-per-view or saw it will say, wow, that was pretty good. We saw a title change hands, and it'll be the last match on the show, so it'll leave the show on kind of a good cliffhanger, make people want to watch Raw Monday. So I think it'll be all good for everybody if Jericho just wins the chamber and becomes the new champion. So that's pretty much what I think's going to happen. And I don't really want to give too many thoughts on what's going to happen building to Mania until I see more of what's going on with Raw. But the other ideas I have are possibly after Mania and Cena's done with The Rock, he may feud with Zack Ryder, who has turned heel, or possibly aligned himself with Kane in some way. I don't see Cena turning heel, even though he looks like the heel in this situation, the way he's been treating Zack Ryder. Zack Ryder comes off as the babyface to me. I mean, he's crippled. He's the one who had his girlfriend stolen. He's the one who's constantly attacked. And when he slapped Cena, Cena looked like he wanted to punch him. So I think Zack Ryder should be probably the babyface, but you know how WWE is. They'll keep seeing a babyface and probably just turn Zack Ryder heel for some reason, even though I don't know how this guy could be a heel, and his merchandise is also babyface oriented. But anyways, those are just my thoughts on Elimination Chamber. I'm looking forward to this show. I think it should be pretty good and should be interesting. Even if it's not good, at least it'll be a little interesting to see what happens and how they're going to build towards Mania with it. But that's pretty much what I think is going to happen. So I hope you guys like this. I will be back Sunday reviewing the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view, and I will be back tomorrow night reviewing the Ring of Honor TV show. So thanks for listening. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Thank you so much to everyone who's subscribed. Like the videos, leave some comments, and thanks for listening. Bye.